Hello, Aquarius. Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot. Aquarius in the house. I hope you guys are having a good week, Aquarius. Also, Aquarius, this is a general reading, and this is not everybody's story. It might relate to you, it might not. If it does not, you can go on your moon as well as your Venus signs, and there will be messages there for you. Aquarius, you know what story you fit in. If this story don't fit, you can go on your moon as well as your Venus signs. Also, these are timeless readings as well. Cross watchers, y'all are welcome to my channel. And let's start. Spirit, protect me and Aquarius as I do their reading from any harm, and let it go back to the person that sent it. Let Aquarius get the accurate readings that they need to give them guidance and strength, I pray. Amen. Let's see what's coming in for y'all, Aquarius. The star, the water bear. You hear me? We have her, the harvest moon, guided. So some of you guys can be guided at this time, or you guided someone. It has something to do with 1 and 5. So y'all new beginning here, y'all can be going through some type of changes or something like that as well here. And it has something to do with the harvest moon. Okay. Some of you guys could be cleansing her, or some of you guys might need to cleanse. It has something to do with that. And it has something to do with the wolf moon. New beginnings. So a lot of you guys are having new beginnings here, and y'all can be guided here. Okay, with this wolf moon, something's going to be shown to y'all here. You see this? Something going to be shown to you guys here. Hold on, let me turn my thing down. Yeah, something going to be shown to you guys here. Okay, it's going to be shown to you guys. Okay, and it has something to do with the wolf moon and the new beginning. Okay, so y'all could be having a new beginning here, but somebody here was guided. It got something to do with you could have been guided, or you was guiding someone, or someone here could have been guided here. Okay, what's coming in for the sign of Aquarius? We have here the buck moon prepared. So a lot of you guys are preparing something here. Okay, and it has something to do with 20, and it has something to do with a choice. Some of you guys could be writing things down. A lot of you guys could be going back to school. A lot of you guys could be studying at this time here with this preparance and the buck moon. Okay. We also have here the ice moon, self-healing. So a lot of you guys are healing at this time here with self-healing, and it has something to do with 6 in the community and the new norm. Okay. So a lot of you guys are healing as well as y'all are self-healing and preparing as well for some of you guys as well here, okay? Something is written too. Whatever something is written down here, something is written here, man. It's written here. And it has something to do with that. We got energies here, and it has something to do with life between living energy rooms. So it has something to do with energies here, and it has something to do with these energies here for to go through a physical illness, because it has something to do with illness, accidents, and injury. Okay, so some type of energies can be going through an accident here or something like that here. Okay, and it has something to do with that here. Well, tell me about the sign of Aquarius. What's coming in for the sign of Aquarius, sir? We have her ancestor wisdom and understanding. So some of you guys could be having ancestor wisdom and understanding, and y'all might get some type of ancestor wisdom and understanding here with family. A lot of you guys could be with family at this time, but y'all going to get some type of answer, sir, with ancestor wisdom and family. And the answers y'all get is these relationships for the switch. Some type of relationships with family here for the switch. And it has something to do with that here, because it got something to do with a leader. Okay. It has something to do with a leader here. Okay. And it has something to do with families as well as relationships. It's something for the switch, because it got something to do with somebody here could be having some type of addiction, sir. And it has something to do with spirit connections. So spiritual connections and connections, sir, could be having some type of addictions going on here. Somebody here is for to get abandoned, and somebody here for to have the lack of confidence. It has something to do with the lack of connections, as well as feeling unwanted her and rejected and abandoned her. This is what's going to be going on here, and it got something to do with spiritual connections, sir. This is what they like, some spiritual connections, sir, or somebody heard. And these spiritual connections, it has something to do with addictions, the lack of connections, as well as feeling unwanted her. Okay, that's what it has something to do with her. These energies are switching her. Okay, and it has something to do with that, her Aquarius. So some type of ancestor wisdom, and it got something to do with something that's written her. It's written. Okay, definitely is something is written her. It got something to do with ancestor wisdom, and it has something to do with understanding. Okay, so let's see what's coming in for y'all Aquarius. We have her independence, her freedom and leading. So a lot of you guys could be independent, or someone her is independent, her, and it has something to do with that, her, with independence, running away. So somebody her that was independent ran away, her, and it has something to do with getting away, keeping away, or also giving up. Somebody her gave up her, and it was somebody her that was independent. You gave up, and you could have been independent her, or somebody her gave up and they was independent her. Yeah, that's what's going on her Aquarius. Hold on, Aquarius. Gotta fix these cords a little bit more better than what they are. Yeah, there they go. Alright, let's see what's coming in. Something is written here. It got something to do with connections. Okay. What's coming in for the sign of Aquarius, her spirit? We have her lies, poison, and fruition her. So somebody her a snake. That's what it has something to do with her. Somebody here is a snake her, and the ancestors' wisdom and understanding her. Somebody her ancestors to know somebody her a snake, or somebody her ancestors know somebody her as a snake, and it has something to do with that her. Yeah, somebody here is a liar, they poison and things like that. Her, somebody here could be missing somebody here waiting, or they want somebody here to wait, but somebody here is a snake. It's like they missing somebody, but they a snake her, and it has something to do with somebody here that was ascending her, told some type of tea. Somebody here that was ascended told some type of tea. Somebody here is a snake. Somebody here told somebody that they was a snake her too. Or you told somebody they was a snake, or somebody her did. And it has something to do with that her. Yeah. Real talk. Somebody a snake her. It's real talk. Or you could have told somebody they was a snake, or somebody here told somebody here they was a snake her. Yeah. That's what's going on here, Aquarius. Or some of y'all might figure out y'all family here is snakes. For some. We have her, it's not over yet. So something ain't over yet. Or somebody here thinks something ain't over yet. And it has something to do with that her, with this desire, sex, and lust, and charm her. Yeah. Somebody here don't think something is over. Okay? You could be with somebody that don't think something over, or something like that. Or somebody here don't. Yeah. But if they playing with an Aquarius like this, or somebody here playing with somebody like this, we finna see though. What's coming in? Something written though. It's written here. Things are moving along. So things are moving along here with ancestry here. Because somebody here can be stalking, watching, and observing somebody here. Somebody here is stalking somebody here and watching them when things are being on. It has something to do with somebody's family here. It's clouding somebody's judgment here. That's what it got something to do with her. Or somebody here clouding their family judgment. Or somebody here clouding some type of judgment her. And it got something to do with that her. Somebody here stalking somebody and moving along. Somebody family here is clouding their judgment, as well as love bombing them. That's what it has something to do with her. And it has something to do with that for some of y'all. But for some of y'all, somebody here is stalking and it's going along her. But somebody here is stalking somebody here. They definitely is. They're stalking them. And the ancestors are here. Somebody ancestors are her. Hey. Spirit also want this to be known. Somebody here finna feel hopeless her. Somebody here be feeling hopeless when they talking on the phone with somebody here, or something like that as well her. Okay? Yeah. Somebody feel hopeless. Like, real talk. Whoever this is that's playing with an Aquarius like this, or somebody here playing with somebody. So somebody here had tunnel vision that somebody here was a snake. They had tunnel visions that somebody here is a snake. And it has something to do with that. Or you had tunnel vision that somebody here is a snake. And it has something to do with that here. Because it got something to do with somebody here got a bad reputation here. And it has something to do with somebody here. They got bad credit cards, and they also it's unemployed here. Somebody here that got a bad reputation here. It's unemployed. And it has something to do with somebody here wants somebody here to get them money here. That's why somebody here finna be in regret. Because somebody here finna be unemployed, and they got a bad, this person that got a bad reputation finna be unemployed here. And somebody here finna be regret because they want somebody here to get them money. And it has something to do with that here. Somebody can still be in love with their ex here. This is what the beans that's finna be spilled. They still in love with their ex. And it has something to do with that here. Okay? Whoever this is. Somebody here's finding out somebody here a snake. Yeah. This is what they finding out. With this tunnel vision. And somebody ancestors her know something her. That's why things are being along. Because it's somebody ancestors know this. And somebody her got tunnel vision that somebody here ain't nothing but a snake. Or you do. Everybody around here, man. They definitely did. Yeah, okay. These readers been off the chain today, babe. This energy here, man. Because what it look like to me is somebody here pathway. It's what somebody pathway. Somebody here had a choice. And they had a choice on their pathway. And it has something to do with that here. That's why somebody here finna be mad. They finna be mad. Because they had I told you somebody here was guided. Whoever this was guided her. Yeah, they was guided. That's why somebody here gotta prepare something here, man. They gotta prepare, man. Whoever this is. Because somebody here was guided. Give me one on this. Why is things going along? Yeah, it got something to do with chakras. This is connected to somebody's chakras. Yeah. Connected to somebody's chakras. And a surprise is somebody finna get a surprise that something is an ending. That's a surprise. The surprise is finna be an ending. And with this justice card, somebody's secrets her is out. Somebody's secrets her. With this justice card, somebody keeping a secret her is finna be out. And it got something to do with that her. Because it got something to do with the Nine of Pentacles her is moving on. With this expectations. Yeah. Somebody here played around her. It's an ending her. What else coming in? It has something to do with the hermit. Somebody that's a hermit is her. They chakras are aligned. Whoever this is. And they know somebody here a snake. And it got something to do with that her. Somebody Wheel of Fortune her. It got something to do with the Wheel of Fortune her. And it got something to do with the star seed her. And it got something to do with the Wheel of Fortune is her. It got something to do with the King of Wands her. And it got something to do with a rich girl. Somebody here could be around a fire sign male, or somebody here around a fire sign female that is a rich girl, but it's in male energy. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with the Queen of Swords her. This person could be an ice queen too. Somebody here like around her. So y'all could be around a fire sign male or something. But somebody here chakras are aligned. Whoever this is. Their chakras are aligned here. Somebody here looking at somebody here that ain't nothing but a snake. Or you looking at somebody that ain't nothing but a snake, or somebody here is. With this inside. It's inside of where somebody at. They messing with a snake. This is what they see. And it has something to do with that here. Whoever this is. And it has something to do with somebody's ancestors her. It's her. And things are moving along her. And it got something to do with the chakras. Yeah. This was it got something to do with her. Somebody here playing around her. Something is reading her. Somebody gonna have to prepare something here. They got to prepare themselves for it, man. Whoever this is. Because somebody here knows, somebody here is around nothing but snakes. We got her Justice, Libra energy. And we got the Hermit. Some is just her too. Somebody here could be the Hermit. Or you are. Yeah. Or going within, or somebody here is. Yeah. What's coming in for the sign of Aquarius here? We have her the Six of Cups. Something happened in the past, so it got something to do with the past. Yeah. Somebody here gave to a relationship her. It got something to do with somebody here gave to a relationship her, and somebody here got a towel. Yeah. This got something to do with the past. Yeah. What's coming in? That sign of Aquarius here. It has something to do with a King of Wands, sir. Fire energy. So some of y'all could be around a fire sign male. But it has something to do with that. It got something to do with the Page of Swords. Somebody could be doing some type of research or gossiping her with a fire sign male. But it has something to do with somebody here sneaky with this Seven of Swords. And somebody here is gossiping about being sneaky here. And it has something to do with that with the Seven of Swords. And somebody here could be stuck. Because it got something to do with somebody plans her with the Knight of Pentacles. Something coming in real slow her. And it got something to do with somebody plans. And it has something to do with somebody here be acting like they the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Romantic offer her, or got something to do with a romantic offer her. Yeah, this is what somebody here be planning. Yeah, and being sneaky here. Yeah, whoever this is. What else coming in for the sign of Aquarius? The Hierophant, Taurus energy. We have the Fool, Aquarius energy. The Ten of Pentacles. It can be a family here that's sneaky here. And it has something to do with the Nine of Cups. So it has something to do with the Hierophant her, Taurus energy. So some of y'all could be around a Taurus her and it got something to do with the past. But it has something to do with the Hierophant her. Somebody could be sorting something new, or somebody here might be traveling her. It could be a Taurus that's for the travel her, for some. But it has something to do with that, or you could be traveling. But it has something to do with the Ten of Pentacles, and it got something to do with a family. Somebody here could be in somebody's family. It's a Taurus and a King of Wands here that's in somebody's family here. And it has something to do with that here. But it has something to do with the Nine of Cups. Somebody here only about self. Somebody family here is about they self, as well as somebody here is sneaky here. That's what it has something to do with. It got something to do with the King of Cups, and it got something to do with the Three of Pentacles. Somebody here could be moving or helping somebody move or something like that, or somebody was working together with a King of Cups. But it has something to do with somebody here for to hold back everything they got. That's what they finna do. Whoever this is. Because it got something to do with that here. Somebody here sneaky here. And it's connected to a family. Yeah. That's what it got something to do with her. And somebody here did something in the past. Somebody here ain't nothing but around snakes, sir, man. And they finna see too. There ain't nothing but around snakes, sir. Nothing but around snakes. And it got something to do with that her. We have her, the Ace of Swords, air energy. Somebody here tells the truth. And it's a Temperance angel that tells somebody here the truth. A Sagittarius. Hey. Tell somebody here the truth. Real talk. They told you could have been around Sagittarius that told some type of truth. And it got something to do with that. Give me one on this Six of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody the past. Somebody here finna get a towel because of the past. They finna get a towel. Whatever they did in this past, sir, they finna get a towel. And it got something to do with the Six of Swords, sir, and it got something to do with the Empress. An Empress her moved to Karma Waters, her, with this Page of Wands. And this person can have some good news coming in for them. This Empress. But somebody here finna get a towel. Yeah. Water Hierophant her, Taurus energy. It has something to do with the sun. Somebody finna get a towel here, and somebody finna see some type of truth here. Because it got something to do with the Page of Cups. And it got something to do with the Seven of Pentacles. And it got something to do with the Nine of Pentacles, sir. Somebody could have stored some type of relationship here and was sowing their seeds. Yeah, with a Nine of Pentacles, sir. Y'all could have been a Nine of Pentacles, sir. But somebody could get a towel. Give me one on this King of Wands. Somebody could have got a towel with a Leo. Y'all could have been around Leo or another Taurus, sir. Yeah, it's what somebody here did in the past. And it has to do with that. We got the Six of Wands with this King of Wands, sir. Somebody getting a towel with her. Somebody thought somebody here is in the Six of Wands, or somebody here think they finna be in the Six of Wands with the sun. But it has something to do with something that's put to rest her with the Four of Swords. And it has something to do with somebody's job her or whatever. It's finna be put to rest her. And it got something to do with the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Give me one on the Fool, Aquarius energy. It has something to do with the Ten of Pentacles, sir. So it has something to do with a family her that could have saw something new that could be in the sun her, but they finna get a towel and they think they in the Six of Wands. Because it got something to do with it's going to be a death cord for somebody here. And it's going to be a death cord here. Because somebody here is indecisive for with this world cord. They indecisive. Give me one on the Page of Swords. We have her the King of Wands. Fire energy here. Somebody could be gossiping with the King of Wands here. And their family. But it has something to do with the Three of Wands. And it has something to do with somebody's lover. Somebody could be waiting on their lover to come in here. But somebody here finna go to jail. This what's finna happen to somebody. Somebody finna go straight to jail. Yeah. So that's how I do it. And they finna fall too. Whoever this is. Give me one on the 10 of Pentacles. Because it got something to do with the 9 of Swords. So somebody could be in their head. It's going to be a family here that's in their head that think that they in the 6 of Wands and in the Sun they finna get a tower. And it has something to do with that. Because it got something to do with the 2 of Cups. So somebody here had a relationship with a toxic lover here. Capricorn energy here with the Page of Swords. Somebody here is with a toxic lover here. It got something to do with that here. Give me one on the 7 of Swords. It has something to do with a King of Cups. Yeah. Somebody here could be like a King of Cups or a King of Wands here. But it has something to do with that. And then somebody here could be in their head. Because it got something to do with the 2 of Pentacles. And it got something to do with the 9 of Wands. And it got something to do with the 7 of Cups. Somebody here was putting up illusions about them juggling or something like that here. And it has something to do with that as well. With this 2 of Pentacles. And this 9 of Wands. Right? That they can put illusions up to somebody here. And they cannot. It has something to do with the 8 of Swords. Somebody here finna be stuck here. They only cared about they self here. And the family here finna be stuck here. They only cared about they self. Because it got something to do with the 3 of Swords. And it got something to do with the 5 of Pentacles. I told you, it's a family here finna be heartbroken. Because they finna be in the 5 of Pentacles here. A whole family. This is real talk. A whole family finna be heartbroken in the 5 of Pentacles. And it has something to do with that here. Because it has something to do with their family gonna be this. As well as their friends. And it has something to do with that. Because it got something to do with they think that they had the strength. It's a King of Cups here finna be heartbroken. This King of Cups here finna be heartbroken. And it has something to do with that. And whoever somebody here was working with her finna be in the 5 of Pentacles, sir. Whoever they was working with gonna lead them out to the 5 of Pentacles, this King of Cups. And it has something to do with that. And somebody family here finna hold their possessions. Everything they got back her. It's their whole family. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with this Aries here. Somebody could be celebrating with. Somebody here celebrating with an Aries. And somebody thought that they had the strength with a Capricorn here. Or not a Capricorn, but with an Earth sign here. They thought that they had the strength to be celebrating her. Somebody here finna get served. Whoever this is. Somebody here finna get served. Somebody here finna be heartbroken here. A whole family here for the whole back. Everything they got her. And it got something to do with that. Somebody here finna be heartbroken. A King of Cups. Yeah, because it got somebody here. Whoever somebody who was working with her, gonna leave them out into the 5 of Pentacles. If you put the 5, that's a 6, a 7, a 8. Somebody could be at work here. And they gonna find out somebody here gonna put them out into the 5 of Pentacles, sir. And they could be at work. Whoever this is. Yeah. This is what somebody here finna do. Like somebody here gonna have to move or something. It's real talk. It's not even be heartbroken here. Have disease. I don't know why somebody play like this. Yeah. This family here thinking that they in the 10 of Cups here, in the Sun here, they finna get a towel. They finna get a straight towel with her with this 6 of Wands. They thought they was gonna be in a 6 of Wands here, they finna get a straight towel. This family is. Yeah. This is what's up finna happen here. And it has something to do with somebody here finna be in their head and they finna be stuck here. And it got something to do with this family here that only cared about they self here finna be stuck here in their head with the 9 of Swords. Because it got something to do with that. It got something to do with the King of Cups here. And it got something to do with the King of Wands here. Somebody here was being sneaky here. They was being sneaky here. Whoever this is. With the 7 of Swords. Yeah. Alright, man, get a towel with her, man. Somebody here playing around her, man. It's intimidating to tell somebody something here, though. Yeah. Yeah, somebody here finna get a wide awakening here, man. Whoever this is. Yeah. You know why? Because somebody here try to put projections onto somebody here. And they try to put projections on their own soul contract. This is who they try to put projections on to their own soul contract. Whoever this is. Yeah. Give me one on this tower. Opposite attract. Somebody here is opposite towards somebody here. That's why somebody here finna get a tower. Because they opposite towards them. And it has something to do with that. Somebody here, they with a moocher here. This is who they with. And they wear a fake mask here. Somebody here wearing a fake mask to a moocher. And it has something to do with that. Somebody here is a moocher. It says someone who is surviving to other income. Somebody here trying to survive off of somebody else's income. Even if they have their own money, will use someone's first. So somebody here only want to use somebody's income here. And somebody here ain't nothing but a moocher. Somebody here made a big mistake here with this hot and cold. Because it got something to do with these projections. It's going to be a couple here finna be annoyed. Because they got a whole bunch of baggage. Whoever this is. That's why they finna get a tower here. Because somebody here is opposite towards them. Give me one on the sun. I didn't finish. I told you it's judgment day on somebody here. It's judgment day on somebody here. Yeah. Judgment day. Final decision. Judgment day and final decision here. And then I said when somebody here awoken here, they thought that they could trap this person. They wanted this awoken person to be trapped. And it had something to do with somebody's grandparent and grandmother here. They were selling broken promise to, or somebody here told a broken promise to this awoken person. But it had something to do with that. It had something to do with that. And it had something to do with somebody here acting like they want to grow old together with somebody, but they was only stringing along on them. And it had something to do with that as well. It has something to do with this night. And it has something to do with light shades here, and they wanted somebody here to wait on them. Somebody here crazy, man. Whoever this is. They crazy. That's why it's judgment day on somebody here. Because somebody here is opposite towards another person. It has something to do with still working on it. Somebody here is still working on something. And thinking that they in the Six of Wands. But it has something to do with that. Somebody here overthink and sabotage themselves here. That's why they in control and Swiss here. Because they self-sabotage themselves. And it has something to do with that. That's the naked truth. And somebody here, they neglected and abandoned somebody here. That's the naked truth. But it has something to do with somebody here have reckless behavior here, and they ain't nothing but a lost soul. They be having reckless behavior, and they ain't nothing but a lost soul here. Whoever this is. Hey, give me one on the Ten of Pentacles. It has something to do with this family here gonna be unhappy. I told you gonna be a family here that be unhappy. Because it got something to do with somebody here just a standby. They just stand by and they be wearing a mask. This standby here only wear a mask. And it has something to do with that. Somebody here acting like they happy together here, but somebody here finna go through conflict. Why they acting like they happy together? Because it got something to do with somebody here that was trustworthy here. They wanted this person here to go through power struggles. That was trustworthy. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with somebody who broke up with somebody here that was very creative. Yeah. And they was trustworthy. Whoever this is. A family here finna be unhappy. Yeah. Somebody here ain't finna downgrade their standards, sir. This King of Wands. Somebody here ain't finna downgrade their standards. They definitely ain't. And it has something, that's why somebody here unhappy because they didn't downgrade their standards. It has something to do with somebody here nosy. And they gonna be nosy with somebody here that do spiritual work and do self-discovery. They nosy about. Because it got something to do with somebody thought that they could put clouds up to this spiritual person here. That do spiritual work here. That's why they intimidated. And it has something to do with somebody here thought that they can play with somebody here and wanted this person to be generosity here when this person is their bestie and it will take a bullet for them. But it has something to do with somebody here was lurking and it was their soul tribe that was lurking here. Yeah. And then they thought that they was going to act like a clown to somebody here, act foolish here by making adjustments with somebody here. Somebody here played around. They definitely did. Because it got something to do with somebody here. They love to tease people here and flirt with people with this fun. Yeah. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with somebody first love her. Somebody here is a fear of love. And it has something to do with that. That's what somebody here gaining the clarity about with this 8th house here. So I'm finna be a death. And then it's gonna be a rebirth. And it has something to do with that. Somebody here ain't nothing but a clown here. And somebody here making adjustments with a clown. That ain't nothing but a fool. And it has something to do with that here. With a soul tribe lurking. Yeah. Cause if they thought, and then they wanted they bestie her to be generosity to get them money here. They bestie that would take a bullet for them, and they wanted to put clouds up to their bestie. Like somebody heard crazy, man. Somebody heard crazy. You want to build with a clown, but your bestie will have take a bullet for you. You want to treat them like they ain't nothing. Yeah, somebody heard if it get served. It's written for somebody here to be nothing but around snakes. That's what it's written. Cause they a snake. Hey. They did it to Aquarius. Because what it looked like to me is somebody who got multiple families and multiple family lives. Yeah. This is what they do. And they have something to do with somebody here is infatuate. They love to infatuate and make false rumors on somebody here with this infatuation. But what it look like to me is somebody here thought that they can love drunk somebody here. Somebody here love to love drunk people. That's why somebody here mad because they couldn't love drunk somebody. And they got something to do with that. Somebody here is verbal abusive. Why they lurking in these shadows with their soul tribe? Because it got something to do with somebody here be acting a fool here. And this is who they love to build with. It's a clown in their soul tribe. Somebody heard crazy. Somebody heard crazy, man. Yeah. Keep playing that game. I told somebody got tunnel vision.
Don't say this.
Somebody gonna have tunnel vision. Somebody here having multiple family lives. Yeah. And it has something to do with that. Somebody here that's protected ain't never returning. Whoever this person that protected somebody ain't never returning. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with somebody here finna be in a maze. Because somebody else here already learned the karmic lesson. And it has something to do with rest, rejuvenate, and restore here. Somebody here gonna rest and rejuvenate with these heavy burdens that they got. Because somebody here finna go through dwarf depression with their soul tribe. And they're gonna be with these clowns. So I heard made a big mistake. And it has something to do with they here. Because it got something to do with somebody here. It's opposite towards somebody here. They acting like they still working on something here. But somebody here finna get a towel here. Because somebody here is in the 6 of Wands. And somebody here that was opposite towards it, they thought that they would go still work on it. It ain't gonna work out here. It's what somebody here did in the past. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with his judgment day on somebody here. That's the first story. But the second story is it's judgment day on somebody here. Because somebody here finna be unhappy because it got something to do with a family here and the 10 of Pentacles.
Don't say this to Taurus.
This family here and the son finna be unhappy here. Because it's judgment day on them. And it has something to do with that here. And it has something to do with, that's the second story. But it has something to do with the third story is somebody here got multiple families here. Somebody here that ain't downgrading their standards. They got multiple family lives. And it has something to do with that here. It got something to do with the King of Wands and it got something to do with the King of Cups. And it has something to do with that here. Somebody here being sneaky here. And they learn to have multiple families here. Whoever this is. It's Fire Sign or this King of Wands. But it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with somebody. The fourth story is somebody here loves to flirt with others. That's why somebody here got tunnel vision. And that's why somebody here finna be in their head and they finna be stuck here. Yeah, this family. Yeah. Whoever this is. Yeah, somebody finna get served here. It definitely is. If they did it to Aquarius. Somebody here ain't nothing but around snakes. Ain't nothing but around snakes here, man. Definitely is. Somebody here should have been practical. They should have been practical here. And it has something to do with that. That's why somebody here should be stuck. Because they should have been practical. Yeah. It's real talk. Yeah, they should have been practical here. Whoever this is. Yep. Because it has something to do with new vision. Somebody here need to have a new vision. But somebody here didn't have a new vision. Somebody here needed to have a new vision. And it has something to do with that. Because this new vision here, somebody here in control. And it has something to do with this person is aware. And have a new vision. Yeah. Or you are. Yeah. Somebody here was abundant too. Whoever this is. Yeah. But somebody friends here finna be in sorrow. They friends finna be in sorrow here, man. Yeah. Because somebody here should have had a new vision. And it has something to do with that here. With this increase, somebody here that have a new vision here is increasing. But it has something to do with this Empress here. And it has something to do with this Empress here let go. And it has something to do with that with this Express. It's an Empress here that let go. Or y'all Empresses here and y'all let go. It has something to do with adventure here. This person increasing and going on an adventure. And it has something to do with somebody here that's wearing this mask here is not in the unconscious. Whoever that's wearing this mask, they in the unconscious here with this moment to moment. Because it got something to do with they ain't nothing but a clown. And they try to be a clown with this moment to moment to a doggone empress. Yeah. So I heard crazy. Yeah, y'all think it is. Yeah, y'all keep playing that game here. Y'all keep playing that game here. Whoever this is, Aquarius, like if they did this to you, you got a new vision, you increase it, and you going on what's that? Somebody here played around. Yeah, somebody here had hidden agendas. They had some hidden agendas, sir. Whoever this is. And somebody here, they deep fake. They two-faced it. Somebody here is two-faced it here. It says, sir, lying as well as seeing no longer believe. Somebody who don't even believe what they say no more. Because they ain't nothing but a liar. That's what it got something to do with her. And they got hidden agenda, sir. Whoever this is. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Some lies ain't happening. What's coming in with this new vision? I told you. This person that got new vision here is going up. And it has something to do with her. But they wanted to wear a fake smile to this person that's glowing up her. With this hopeless romance they thought that they was doing her with this fake smile to somebody here that was glowing up. Yeah, this is what they could try to do to you, Aquarius. Yeah, why this increase? It has something to do with ain't nothing but a half. I told you, it got something to do with somebody here look at signs. This person that growing up, because it got something to do with payday here, and it got something to do with somebody who could be having payday here with this status upgrade, but it has something to do with that. But it's their pathway. It got something to do with their pathway. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody here is their pathway. If somebody here would have went down their right pathway, they would have been ascended here. But somebody here wanted to wear a poker face. Oh yeah, somebody here played around here. Everybody around here. Give me one on this adventure. Yeah, somebody here got secret admirers here. This person is glowing up. And it has something to do with that here with looking at these signs, because it got something to do with somebody here thought that they could gaslight somebody here with these messages. And it has something to do with that. But somebody here finna go somebody. And they finna go somebody here. This influencer here is ghosting somebody here. This social media influencer and this person is all up in their bag with this payday. And this person is in status upgrade. Oh, somebody here played around with a social media influencer that was powerful word. Yeah, and it got something to do with somebody here got a toxic love with this scarce space here. Somebody thought they was gonna keep their toxic love with this safe space. They not. Yeah. So I was if it be false alert for somebody here. Everybody around. I told you that. Yup. It got something to do with Scorpio energy here. Something be a decor here. And it has something to do with that, because somebody here, whatever, I told you, everything somebody got going on here is finna be a decor. Because it got something to do with somebody here should have went through a transformation in Pluto energy. They should have went through a transformation. Whoever this is. And that's why they around a whole bunch of snakes here. Because they never went through a transformation. They never ended nothing. And they gonna keep being around these snakes until they end something in their life. Whoever this is. Yeah. Whoever this is. It's written. What's going on here? Did I tell you so? Saturn energy finna whoop somebody but her. Saturn energy finna whoop somebody but her. With these limited lessons. Saturn energy finna whoop somebody but her. Got something to do with Pisces energy, Leo energy her. And it has something to do with blessings. But it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with Pluto energy. That's the only way they was gonna get blessings if they went through a transformation her. But they didn't. And it has something to do with that. With this good fortune here and motivation, that's the only way they was gonna get good fortune here. With this motivation, it's going through a transformation. That's the only way they was gonna get it. Whoever this is. Whoever this is, they should have went through a transformation here. That's why Saturn energy finna whoop their butt with these lessons. Yeah. Did I tell? Somebody heard. North Node. They played with somebody heard that was in a North Node. Yeah. They should have looked at the signs. And it got something to do with this feelings here and moon. Because it got something to do with Virgo energy here. Somebody here was a genius. And it has something to do with that here. And it has something to do with I am. This Aries here going to have to go through a transformation here too. And it has something to do with that. Because somebody here thought that they was going to have motivation and good fortune. With blessings here, that's the only way they're going to have to go through this transformation. And Pluto energy. Yeah, whoever this is. Somebody here going to have to go through a transformation. Yeah. Somebody here played with somebody here that was in a North Node. Yeah. Whoever this is. Somebody here played around here. They definitely did. Aquarius. Told you somebody here got foresight. The 3 of Wands. Somebody could be waiting on their ships to come in, or you are. But it has something to do with whatever somebody here waiting on their ships. They think that they building with the community here. Who building with the community is this goddess here. It's a goddess here that be online here that's building with the community. Or you do. Because it got something to do with somebody here with this heart, with this goddess of the underworld here. They need to break free from. Because somebody here messing with a goddess of the underworld. And it has something to do with that here. It has something to do with this goddess code. No effing shit allowed. And it got something to do with the past. Somebody here messing with the past with a goddess of the underworld. And it has something to do with that. With this chariot here and working her. Somebody here could be working a lot. But it has something to do with something gonna be told her. And what's gonna be told her, somebody could be plugged into the it got something to do with twisted with the truth. Somebody could be twisted the truth her at every major news. Somebody gonna find out some type of truth her. And it has something to do with that. Because somebody here can be leaving home here. Somebody here left home with a star seed child. Somebody here could have been a star seed. And they left home. And it has something to do with that. Because it got something to do with support and also change. Somebody here, it got something to do with the King of Wands here. Something to burn at a King of Wands. And it has something to do with that. And somebody here acting like they the hermit here with this balance and transformation here. Somebody here forget a towel. Because they got to go through a transformation here. They going to get a towel. If they don't. And it has something to do with that. And they going to get a towel here. And it got something to do with somebody's team. Who they working with here. Is going to give them a towel. All these people. Because it got something to do with call your power back here. And it has something to do with bringing a pure love and power of spiritual illumination, sir. Somebody here is calling their power back that's spiritual. And it got something to do with a soul contract here. Somebody here had a soul contract for somebody. Whoever they had a soul contract with is calling their power back. And it got something to do with that here. And it has something to do with this person that's an alchemist is calling their power back that they had a soul contract with. And it has something to do with that with this 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. Got something to do with this Queen of Wands. Got something to do with the Queen of Wands here. And it got something to do with that here. And it has something to do with this Queen of Wands here. And it got something to do with this Queen of Wands here. And it got something to do with new beginnings here. This one's got new beginnings here. Yeah. And but somebody here didn't want to listen. Somebody here didn't want to listen to a Queen of Wands. And they finna go through financial crisis. It's the choices that they made. And it has something to do with this King of Cups. Or water energy. Yeah. Somebody here played around her. They definitely did. Yeah. I gotta hurry up. It got something to do with the Queen of Swords, air energy here. Yeah, it got something to do with this Queen of Swords too. And it has something to do with the growing of. So some of y'all Queen of Swords here, y'all could be it got something to do with y'all harvest here. And it got something to do with y'all could be leveling up with y'all harvest. And it has something to do with that for some of y'all. Okay? Queen of Swords. Yeah. But the only way y'all gonna level up Queen of Swords is y'all gotta put who y'all working with her, y'all gotta put them to rest. Yeah. Y'all gotta put it to rest, baby. Yeah. And it got something to do with her. Y'all can be happy with y'all baby daddy or baby mama her. Yeah. For some of y'all. Free energy here. Yeah. For some of y'all Aquarius females. But y'all gonna have to let go of who y'all working with her. For some of y'all. Because it got something to do with, I told you, somebody here finna be imprisonment with this corrupt, somebody here doing something corrupt her, and it's finna be exposed. Yeah, they doing something corrupt. Somebody finna go to jail, whoever this is. And they did something corrupt to somebody here that was a star seed that was aligned. They did something corrupt to this person. Yeah. Yeah. And they were sneaky to this person with the 7 of swords her. They did this to a star seed they did this to a star seed her. And they were sneaky to this star seed. Yeah. Yeah. And it got something to do with that. It got something to do with this King of Pentacles and this Queen of Pentacles her. Earth energy here. And it got something to do with a couple. And it has something to do with that. And it got something to do with messages of God calling on judgment, as well as the enlightenment energy, the enlightenment of messages of calling. Somebody got a message here. And it got something to do with the jewel within. And somebody here prayed for somebody here too. They prayed for this couple, whoever this is that they was unjust to. And it has something to do with that here. Yeah. Got something to do with the Knight of Swords. Somebody here prayed for an air sign. And it has something to do with that. That's why somebody here finna be in anxiety here. They finna be in anxiety here with Michael Angel. Because it got something to do with the Wheel of Fortune here. And it got something to do with somebody's friends. Yeah. Yeah. New World Order here. And it got something to do with the Antichrist and the New World Order. Yeah. And it has something to do with that here. Because somebody here only cared about they self here. With this 9 of Cups, and access is granted her and money, and it has something to do with that. That's the truth. And they backstabbed and betrayed the Earth Angel here. They gave this to them. And they backstabbed this person and try to cut this person wings off. This is the truth. That's why somebody here change of power. Somebody power is going to be changed for doing this to an Earth Angel. And it has something to do with that here. Because this person, this Earth Angel, was wealth. Yeah. Got something to do with this Aquarius here. They act like they the King of Cups. Finna be in emotional pain. Yeah. With the world. Somebody here should have never did this to an Earth Angel. Yeah, somebody here did this to an Earth Angel, man. Yeah. They did this to their divine love. Yeah, and was indecisive about their divine love her. Yeah. They should have trusted their alignments. This is what they should have did. This real talk. You hold the destiny. Yeah, they should have trusted this person here that hold the destiny here. Yeah, they should have never played that game. Yeah. I gotta go. Yeah, this what's going on here, Aquarius. Somebody here played with their true divine love for they backstabbed the Earth Angel that gave to them. That's what they did here. Or you could have been an Earth Angel and they backstabbed you like that, but somebody here corruption is finna be exposed for doing this to a star seed. They did this to a star seed. This is what they did this to. Yeah. Yeah, they could do this to you Aquarius females. It got something to do with square. I told somebody finna be in a square. And it has something to do with 1234. Follow the steps by plan. And it has something to do with that her. Yeah. And it has something to do with rose colored glasses. Somebody here had rose colored glasses. They ain't want to see something here. Yeah. Because it got something to do with somebody's pathway. Yeah. What lesson is repeating? Some type of lesson for the repeat. Because somebody here is finding peace here. And it got something to do with you deserve love. It got something to do with this earth sign. It got something to do with this Earth Angel here. Deserve love her. And they found peace. Whoever this is. Take care. Bye, Aquarius.